Hey everybody, welcome back. Mike Felrook, previously known as Baleforge, updated my skin yet again. I'm not this bald, but the presets, But it loves me my... Did you know? You know what, let's just get into this before I do it. Did you know? HCMCS6 from dawn to dawn. Okay, did you know that flannel is a type of material? It is not the shirt or the hoodie or the jacket that has the checkerboard Pizza Hut tablecloth pattern. It is a type of material, cotton based, nylon based, whatever. And the pattern, that checkerboard Pizza Hut tablecloth pattern, who remembers Pizza Hut tablecloths? Come on, raise your hands. Is a tartan pattern, much like, oh yeah, we needed a boot. A boot! Much like Scottish kilts. So when my character is wearing a checkerboard pattern or a tartan pattern, I can't just say flannel anymore. I mean, I can, but I know better now. But I can't put my boat down because it's raining? What's going on? Hey, sploosh. Oh, I can't put my boat down because the llama was watching. Yeah, that makes sense. There we go. To the east, where there's no sun. I realized shortly after uploading my last Minecraft video that, based on the numbering system I used, was episode 25. 25 Primarts and Henrys and Minecrafts. I'm not going to count the shorts. By the time you see this, there will be some shorts up. Because I'm just experimenting now, I'm having fun. Blub, 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 blub. And I decided to go shorts because TikTok and Instagram, for whatever reason, rub me the wrong way. Always have. Why is there so much light activity outside? Ugh. People. So I'm experimenting. Got my my Pixel 10 phone. Now, I mean, I got it. I'm not saying it's right here in my lap. Look, more land. We can keep going east with our feet. And something that one of my discussions with Copilot about creativity, and I hinted on this in the last Minecraft video about narrating stories, back with the whole, how do we as a species create without being so wasteful? And one of the things was telling stories word of mouth, and I mentioned that that's great, but that's not very lasting. But Copilot also mentioned that the whole laptop, phone, computer thing using scant electricity compared to doing the same thing with a live performance or whatever, that will definitely not last unless you record it. If one records a story or a short video or something, they are doing that. They are creating art most of the time and saving it, sharing it, letting people view it, and it's not wasting solvents and scrap paints and dumping stuff down the drains. And I'm not trying to be tree huggy with this. Just facts are facts. We waste a lot of stuff. Even when we make stuff, we waste stuff. And, you know, maybe I could lean into this a little bit, but TikTok and Instagram, same thing, can be artistic. I'm not a big fan of the platforms. I'm not a big fan of having to download extra stuff. I know you can look at TikTok and Instagram on your browser, but who does that? Let's see another show of hands. Yeah, none of you. YouTube, I know people that watch it on their Roku TVs. Oh no. Oh, that's right. Oh, so many wrong buttons. How did I break my axe punching a boat? Here we go. So there's a lot of water in Seed 6. And a lot of forest and a little bit of desert thus far. So, Copilot with the, before I broke down and got the Pixel 10, I discussed with Copilot some of the features and perks and bonuses and abilities, and let that influence my decision. And yes, I could have done my own research. I could have Googled every single thing. And it would have taken me a lot longer, which, back to the previous videos, that's more carbon dioxide and heat and methane that I am producing and expelling. So the faster I get stuff done, the better. And one of the things that was mentioned, and the Google Pixel verified, because it's just the way they have it set up, it's just easier to talk to it than actually read a book or a web page, that it's got these voice recording features that are supposed to be the best of the best. And it was even recommended that I record the audio from these videos on my Pixel 10 and then transfer them over and apply them in Camtasia or Blender or whatever I'm using to edit. That's great, but that seems like way too many steps. I do not feel like getting that in depth. But I did mention that at some point, depending on if I want to move forward with the calligraphy or anything else that is not game or 3D printed related, I might have to film myself. And if I'm going to do a dramatic reading of my stories, well, I could do a little lounge jacket sitting in the big leather recliner Except I'm not an actor, so I can't do a dramatic reading. Getting off track again. So it was recommended that I get a pair of those lapel mics with the fuzzy things, the little Bluetooth, USB, plug it in the bottom of the phone, clip the other thing to your lapel, and away you go. And then let the phone's audio do its thing. To make me sound professional, I know, it'll take more than a phone. I still need iron. You would think there'd be some iron in the mountain. Is it night? Kind of hard to tell because it's raining and it's night. I don't have a shield. Oh, we're gonna die. So I did. I got a set of those little Bluetooth microphones. Have not tested them out yet. Thought about doing it for this and then transferring the audio over to see what kind of difference it would make. But again, that's a lot of steps just to record my voice while I'm playing a game. So I've got the little microphones. And they're cute. And I had one that plugged into standard RCA jack. And then phones stopped having RCA jacks. So then I got the little doodad that connects it to... No! I wanted an easy way down, not a that way down. HCMCS7. Hardcore. That world was just starting to look neat. Seed 7. So I had the little RCA jack microphone. And had a little tiny metal clip. The audio, of course, if I clipped it to my lapel or collar or shirt anywhere, the audio wasn't the greatest. So I got in the habit of clipping it to my beard, which is a little bit more robust than this. And it worked. I'm not going to make a wooden sword right off the bat. But I mean, these ones I purchased, the clips are magnetic. So you clip them anywhere, and then you just magnet snap the microphone to the clip, which is handy. They're a little bit heavier than my old ones, so I will probably not be attaching them to my beard. And they come with little black foam covers, but they also come with the little furry covers that look like a Muppet's hairdo. And one thing I can tell you from the TikToks and the Instagrams and even the YouTube shorts, I don't consider myself a content creator. I will not be that guy that's waving a little Muppet head around in front of my face, holding it with thumb and forefinger right next to my mouth and gesturing with my hand, talking into this little Muppet head to give you the cleanest, crispest audio. Just not gonna do it. It's going to clip somewhere. It's going to stay clipped somewhere, and it will be happy about it. Oh, look at seed 7. That's pretty. So I've got microphones. I've got really good camera capabilities. I've got editing tools. Plains, rolling hills, waterfalls, mountainy hills. Oh, a valley. I was going to say, did I get iron already? Some easy to get at copper. Can you use a wood pickaxe to get copper? Grr. And then it's not even... Oh, why? Here's some rock. It's not cobble. Thanks. Then I still have to smelt it. So I'm going to need some more cobble to make an oven. I didn't see any coal. That should be enough cobble to get going. Get rid of this. Get out of here. Thought that was coal down there, but it looks like it might have been andesite. Let's try that cave. That looks like it's got coal in it from here. Just a guess. "25 episodes. That means this is 26. Oh, exciting news. Speaking of episodes and doing shorts, I was trying to figure out the whole music thing because I did putz around with TikTok for a while. And, you know, you make or upload your video and then select a sound from their sound banks. And I was always in the habit of, I don't remember if I did like a sort or whatever, but I would always pick the sounds with the least amount of listens or uses or whatever you want to call it. Because I'm not trying to be trendy. I'm trying to make a point, tell a story, whatever. I don't need the most happening soundtrack. And it could be argued that yes, I do. Because then I get more views. I'm not doing it for the views. I'm not doing it for the trends. You want proof that I'm not trendy? I'm playing Minecraft 20 years too late. Making Minecraft videos. 20 years too late. 20! Come on, let that math sink in. Which coal do we have? Grab these last ones. And, yep. And then we will start trucking. Move over. I'm sorry, but when it becomes night, I'm gonna need food. Moo. Oink. So I've dabbled. I am about as musically inclined as a squirrel trapped in the string part of a piano. But I have dabbled in putzing around with Linux. What is it called? Linux Multimedia Studio? LMMS. It's like a music making thing. Oh, I need food now. It's getting on night, isn't it? Well, let's make some food real quick. And years ago, I had purchased a license for Caustic 3 on my Android device. And it's a nice synth sequencer mastering, blah, 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 blah. You can make some decent tracks, and it's got some decent synthesized instruments mixed in, or that it ships with. And then there was a problem with permissions or something that Android did. The dev didn't or couldn't upgrade his software, and it became null and void. You couldn't get it on the Play Store anymore. It was just gone. And about a year ago, when I got my new tablet, I figured out how to transfer the APK from my old phone, including the key that I had purchased to unlock it. And I was getting ready to transfer it to the Pixel. And I went to Single Cell Software, which is the name of the, not the dev, but the company, I guess. His brand. Single Cell Software. One word. And at some point, he updated it to 64-bit. He took what he had on the Play Store, the last thing he had on the Play Store, updated it to 64-bit, and made it free. You have to download it from Single Cell Software. It's not on the Play Store because Google won't allow it because he didn't do a proper update. The only problem is, in order to get it to work with the current rules and everything, he had to set it for enabling all permissions on your phone. The thing is, he doesn't care about spying on you. This was so many people complained that they couldn't use Caustic anymore, that the dev just said, you know what, in order to get this to work, I have to do it this way. I'm done making music apps, but I will do this one last thing for my adoring fans. And made it accessible once again, and made it free. But the dev isn't out here, oh, I'm going to keep making music apps and I'm going to steal everybody's information. The dev does not care about you to that extent. The dev cares if you want to use the software, that you enjoy it and have fun for free. So, Single Cell Software. There is a Android version, and there's a Windows version, now also free. And once I get back, it's now on my Pixel, and it's now on my Windows PC. And once I get back into the swing of things, I'm going to try to make my own really poor audio for my shorts. And we'll see how that goes. I really should cut this short since I already did half a video of seed 6. Oh no, I forgot about that. Or I'll just die right away. How's that sound? Oh. There was a creeper. I'm stuck in sneh. Shovel? What? No. Where did my crafting table go? Oh, it came back to me. I did put it down, right? This is horrifying. All right, I guess we'll make a sword now. I had high hopes for Seed 6. I was doing well. It made 3 episodes. And when I said, I don't have a shield, I was reminded that I had at some point grabbed a few iron nuggets out of a chest. And I wish I would have remembered when I started playing this time that I could have made 1 ingot and made a shield. Because playing with my family, I am really enjoying having a shield. Not to say this is my first time playing Minecraft with a shield, that would be foolish. I've played many mod packs with many different shield mods. Oh, this could be a nice hidey hole for the night, he says as the creeper creeps. What? What? Haha, not gonna get me. Really? Creeper followed me down. Oh no, I don't have a shield. There's a zombie. There's a skeleton. We survived? I want that iron. We survived. Look at all that coal. Wow. There was a creeper. No, I don't want your lapis. I'm not going to have any way of knowing when it's day. So once I start smelting, I'm calling this one. I could have been... Never mind. Never mind. First, we're going to do this. Iron first. That's it. We're safe-ish. HCMCS7. Thanks for watching. Bye.